because you don't get to be the default, okay?
We are, though.
Nobody is the default. Humanity is very
Kinda.
diverse, and only by recognizing the differences.
No,
between
no,
each
no, 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 no,
person
no, 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 no. This is default. We are mammals, all right, that are primarily made to procreate. So our default. Do you have a Discord account? Then you are in luck, because my Discord is available to join for free. For free, you ask yourself? Yes, for free. Go to the description right now and join. We can hang out, talk about anime, manga, games, music, anything else you want to talk about. Would you get booted in there? Well, fear not, because I do not tolerate such behavior and will make sure that doesn't happen. The server is a safe haven for everyone, excluding those bullies. Want the easy way to request videos? Well, the Discord is the place to be. And much more, so join now. Okay, hold on. Before the video starts, alright, this is a disclaimer. There was a stream I did on Twitch and YouTube. YouTube is Lazy Streams and Twitch is Lazy King. Alright, it's all in the description if you want to check it out, alright? And if you want to see the whole thing, go check it out there. We'll get back to this video later, bro. I need to know what cisgender is. What is cisgender? Like, what the fuck is this, bro? Just gonna click the first video with a multicolored haired person. Oh boy. What a surprise, you know? It's almost like all of these people are all colorful and shit. Alright.
Hello little buns, it is Steph. Welcome back to my home. I wanted to go back to my roots and bring you a little bit of education.
Her face is so wide, bro. Like her eyes are like so far apart.
Most common questions from cisgender people is, what does cis mean?
Yes.
So I wanted to answer that for you once and for all, make it very clear, make it very simple.
Thank you.
The first, I'm going to define transgender. A lot of people define transgender as being born in the wrong body. A lot of people define transgender as wanting to be another gender, but those are both very
Does she color her eyebrows? What?
Being transgender is simply when your assigned gender at birth does not match your true gender. That's the best way to say it. It makes the most sense.
Okay,
your assigned gender at birth is what people assume you are when you're born. If they think you're a boy, they're going to put blue balloons and blue blankets and all this other stuff, right? And if they think you're a girl, they're going to put all this pink stuff.
Okay,
usually,
yeah.
Hopefully not, but usually. So that is your assigned gender. It's what they say, this is what you are because of what I know about gender, all right? But your true gender is what you know yourself to be, right? So my assigned gender at birth was male.
Isn't gender like more biologically, and sex is your, you know, your body or physical gender? Then is that how it works? That's what I always thought.
But my gender is female or girl or whatever, however you want to say it. And thinking of it that way makes it a lot easier to understand than you want to change this and that and this and that. And it's just, that's the best way to say it, so try to keep that in mind, okay? Transgender is when your assigned gender at birth does not match your true gender.
Yeah, but what is cisgender?
When your assigned gender at birth does match your true gender. And that makes it a lot easier to understand than not transgender or normal. Because I find a lot of cis people want to say, oh, but why did you make up words?
Why don't you just call it, instead of like calling it normal, why not just call it, how would you describe that? I mean, the majority of people are like cisgender then, right? So I guess you could call it norm, right? If you call it normal, you call people that are not cisgender not normal, right? Which could be offensive. I have no idea, actually. Primarily? No. Whatever, I don't know. Whatever, I don't know what to talk about.
Why did you make up words when we could just be called people and you're trans people? It's like, because let me tell you, all right? Because you don't get to be the default, okay?
We are, though.
Nobody is the default. Humanity is very diverse, and only by recognizing the differences.
No. This is default. We are mammals, all right, that are primarily made to procreate. So our default, what you call cisgender, I don't care if you don't call it a norm or whatever, but it is in our DNA to be like that. Our society nowadays, all the luxury, right? That is the reason why this is all, you know, happening. I'm not saying that like back in the day that didn't happen, all right? But it's just the peace right now, and just the luxury and the time, and you know, and stuff like that, you know, that we created as a society now. That makes it why all this whatever trans fluid, whatever garbage happens, you know? That's it. Our default, our DNA default is still to procreate. So our primarily default is female female likes male and male likes female. That's how our default is. That's how we are created. That's our core purpose on Earth. You know? But we are just more intelligent than normal mammals, so we think we are different, but technically we're not. We're just smarter than the other mammals, if so to speak, right? So, yeah.
Are we going to come to an understanding of each other? Okay, just mopping us all into one bucket and saying human is not going to benefit anybody of any race, religion, background, sexuality,
Why
gender,
not?
nothing. It's not going to help anybody, okay? Except
Why not?
for the people that are in power. So I want to go back to
What?
this point of making up words now. Like,
Why would it be offensive if I called you a human? Aren't you human? Like, if I say person, I mean a person. Aren't you a person? Like, you're not alien, right? I'm confused.
cisgender. Cisgender is not a made-up word, okay? Cis
It
and
is.
trans are prefixes that have been around since English was created, probably. I don't know.
Every
how
word
long
is
they've been around.
made up, technically.
But trans, as a prefix, means across, and cis means on the same side of. That's it. Cis
Okay.
is not a made-up prefix to stick onto gender to make a discussion about gender more one-sided. It's a real prefix that means on the same side of. So if you think of transgender as being on the other side of your assigned gender, and cisgender as being on the same side of your assigned gender, even though gender is not two sides, it's a whole spectrum, but then I feel it's going to be a lot easier for you to understand what cis and what trans are, okay? So cis, like I said, is a prefix that's been around forever. It's not something that trans people made up to benefit our discussion on gender. It's been around for a very long time. We're just now using it in the context of gender discussions. I really hope that was helpful. It's a question I'm seeing so often, and sometimes I'm like, well, you should Google it, but other times I'm like, you're not going to get anything good out of Google, so I should probably just tell you. So here's
I mean, why should I believe what you say? Like, why shouldn't I believe Google, but I should believe you, what you are stating right now? Like, that's the same thing, right? Like, I just Googled what is cisgender, technically. I just didn't use Google, I just used YouTube, but that's technically the same thing. You know, they're both search engines in the end of the day. So why would I believe you instead of Google? You know, like, I don't know, whatever. It doesn't matter. Anyway, I understand what it is. So cisgender is the straight, and transgender is something that isn't straight, I guess. I don't know. Whatever.